Warning, this video contains juvenile toilet humor. If you do not have a sense of humor, please find another video on the channel to watch. You have been warned.
What's happening, guys? Well, give me a minute to talk about something kind of nasty. I promise it won't be the whole video, so if you don't want to hear it, skip forward a couple of minutes. I just took my first trail poo. Miss Stacy is gonna fall off of her motorcycle right now. So there's an interesting story to go along with this. Yeah, if you didn't want to hear it, skip ahead further. We're not done yet. But what happened was, at the beginning of last week's video, when we were stuck at that snowbank and then started riding down in the mud. Where you at, Miss Stacy? You coming? I had an unfortunate incident that happened. My stomach was hurting, as it often does, and I'm a farter. I don't care how fart. Miss Stacy usually yells at me.
Yeah.
But I let out a fart as we pulled up to the snowbank, and I was like, ugh, oh, that didn't make my stomach feel any better. This could be a problem. And then all of a sudden, it felt like I pooped myself. If you drive off into the water, I'm gonna laugh so hard. And the problem was, I couldn't really tell if I had actually.
I do not know.
I couldn't tell if I had actually pooped myself. Yeah, like I did the butt wiggle.
He looks at me and goes, I think I might have pooped myself.
I think I did just poop myself. I used the S word, to be exact. I think I just S'd myself. And, so, we filmed that whole video, just so you know. During that whole video, I was like, I'm very possibly going to poop myself before filming this video.
Oh my god, it hurts.
Oh, but anyway, mission accomplished. I did not poop myself, and I made it to that very beautiful and very nicely equipped pit toilet, and it was great. It just so there you go.
He comes out all proud. I didn't poop.
Yeah, I didn't poop. Good. I have not pooped myself in a very, very, very long time. But this is important to the ADV community because these kind of things happen when you're 80 miles away from a toilet. So, I'm bringing it back now. Okay, if you guys are skipping forward, you can stop here. I'm bringing it back. So what happens? What do you guys do? I've never been in this situation, and I guess I'm lucky. What do you do if you gotta go number 2 out on the trail? Like, I don't carry teepee. I've never specifically asked Hermit because that's kind of a weird thing to ask, but I don't think he carries teepee in his little trail bag. I don't think Everride does. This would be a good question for Mr. Kurt.
He carries TP in my car.
Mr. Kurt carries TP pretty much everywhere he goes. Because he is the king of unfortunate number 2 incidents.
My face hurts.
Which we found out on the way up to Estes when I was taking him and Tyler on a drive up Rocky Mountain National Park. Mr. Kurt had an unfortunate incident in a parking lot. That's all the information I can divulge on that. If he wants to tell the story, he can tell it down in the comments. I'm not saying any more. Okay.
Oh god.
We're done talking about poo. Sorry. You get it all out, Miss Stacy?
Oh my god. My face hurts. My helmet squeezes my cheeks and I can't.
I can keep going just to keep her laughing. I could probably make her crash if I wanted to.
It's not very nice.
Talking about poo.
car from Kurt.
Yeah, there is. Didn't we
It's
equip
clean. It's brand new.
him? We ended up equipping Kurt with a full roll of toilet paper for the rest of his duration at our house. Well, dude, it happens to everybody. Come on. All right. Well, we'll give you a little bit of informations. Miss Stacy, what was the name of that beautiful toilet? It was
the poo vault.
It was Poo Vault Reservoir. Box Poo Reservoir.
Box Creek.
Box Creek Reservoir.
Yeah.
And then there's an upper and a lower. So that was the upper one.
Yeah.
I took an upper decker.
Oh shit.
Yeah, literally.
I can't breathe.
Alright. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed that, Miss Stacy.
That's the second time today I heard it and I still
You know what? I think I'm just gonna make that into its own video.
just skip the whole thing.
Yeah, just skip this whole video. Nah.
I think I might have pooped.
Nah, we'll keep it going. I did. I seriously did. It was scary. That's a moment of sheer terror because I'm like, there's no laundry facilities here. This is a serious predicament. Oh,
There are laundry facilities all the way back at our tent or cabin.
Yeah, the
shed
cabin.
Or
Right,
shed,
that's
shed and breakfast.
Our shed and breakfast. Yeah, we did get another shed and breakfast. We love those, dude.
They're great.
If you guys ever know of anywhere for us to stay near something awesome, we would love to hear about it. Because we have lucked out a couple of times now with shed and breakfasts. Unfortunately, this place doesn't provide breakfast, but you can buy it. But we stayed in a really cool one. Oh, where did we go for our anniversary last year? Walldahl. We stayed in a great one in Walldahl. And we stayed in a great one in South Dakota.
Yeah, and we stayed in one in Twin Lakes.
Oh yeah, we stayed in one in Twin Lakes, and now we're staying in one here. And this is kind of cool, and I appreciate that people are doing this. It's like they have the campgrounds for the RVs and whatnot, and they have like regular cabins that have like full amenities, bathrooms, showers, all that stuff, and then they'll have like the one or two tiny little cabins for like people that don't mind using a bathhouse. And then they'll, you rent the cabin and you can use the bathhouse like the tent campers. And that works out perfect for us because we only need a roof over our heads to sleep. So what they do is they buy those like prefab, like, I don't know, I guess they're prefab,
yeah.
little cabins. And they're literally like
they're sheds.
They're sheds, yeah. And they're literally just big enough for a bed, queen size bed. And, maybe a TV if they're nice. And, dresser, and that's it. And that's great for us, because we're not there all day. We don't really care. We just need a bed to sleep in.
And sleeping with him on an air mattress is impossible.
Yeah, and, I know. I still plan to do the moto camping thing, and I'm going to be doing the moto camping thing. Don't worry about that. But I'm just over regular tent camping. I did it all through my teenage years, before my teenage years, all through my 20s, and then the beginning of my 30s, I was like, you know what? I'm done with this. It's fun, and I like doing it, and it's a good time, but it's painful, it's cold, it's wet, it sucks at the same time too. So, yeah, I mean, that's just, I don't know, this is the year of making executive decisions. That's another executive decision I made. I'm not really into tent camping anymore. Much rather have a bed and much rather have a roof over my head if it decides to rain all day. So yeah, that's my little rant on that. But yeah, if you guys know of anywhere cool that has lots of riding and has a nice little shed and breakfast, which is from Trailer Park Boys, I'm sure some of you got that, but Bubbles ran a shed and breakfast.
Where you could bring your kitties.
Well, yeah, and it was next to his kid's daycare. And, yeah, love them. 5 out of 5. Woodshed again.
Yes.
You made it all the way up to the top of the hill and slowed down.
That's because I got a bug in my eye.
Bug in eye. That looks like a cool trail off to the right. So this is kind of how this whole place is. Trails everywhere, and you can just go wherever. Another cool little tidbit about Paiute, for those of you that are ATV fellas.
There's one.
Yeah, ATV fella like this person coming up here. There is,
You got saluted.
she just did all kinds of hand signals. That was cool. The cool thing about the Paiute trail system is that all of the little towns, as I explained in the first video, are all around the loop 01. All the little towns have signed on, and they allow ATVs and unplated dirt bikes. If you guys have trail bikes, this is one for you. You do not have to have a plate to ride on the roads as long as you follow the Utah rules. And I'm just going to give you the one that I know. But please do your research if you're going to come out here and ride. The thing that I do know is that you can ride an unplated ATV on any road that has a speed limit of 45 or less. If the speed limit is over 45, you're not allowed to ride on that road. I think that's fair. I mean, that gives you all the little town roads where it's 40. But that way you can access accommodations, gas, food, places to stay, without having to find your trailer and blah, 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 blah.
You have to buy the
suckiness.
out or in-state, depending on where you're from.
Yes.
Utah permit.
That's another good
unplated.
point. And I just made that point in my 5 things to know when going to ride Moab, Utah video.
Yes.
If you are unplated, you have to buy a Utah OHV sticker.
I think they're $15.
Yeah,
They're not a lot.
Sounds like Miss Stacy knows more about it than I do, because I've never had to buy one.
They're not a lot. They're like $15, and that's out of state. I think it is 10. I might be completely making that up.
So yeah, there you go with that. A little tidbit for you. Alright guys, sorry I made you listen to my poo story. Hope you guys enjoyed Miss Stacy's incessant giggling. She is a bit of a 5-year-old. That is also why I love her.
Whatever, dude. When you poo yourself and you're not sure if you pooed yourself, that's funny. Forever. That's always funny.
We'll catch you all later. Oh, but check out this deer. Hello, Mr. Deer. Alright guys, we'll check you later. Peace.
Oh my god, it hurts.